Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the lovely Toby J. This beauty is different. For with this beauty, I don't need no vision. Realized very, very early that this is what I've been missing. Probably derivatives of wrong choosings. None of the illusions turn into unions, causing me to get caught up in things I usually don't. I hope it ends up different. I'm not interested in the usual physical features. It's what's beneath your skin. That's where I'm trying to fit in.
I'm celebrating my 26th birthday, and I just wanted to come do a video and reflect on my 25th and all the things I feel like were good in this past year. I feel like I accomplished a lot of things that I set out to do, that I plan to do. For me last year, I wasn't sure where I was at, but I knew that there was some growing that needed to take place. I set some goals, and I just started knocking them out one by one. I remember last year I rededicated my life to Christ the day before my birthday, and I feel like since I've been going to church, it's like I get new goals every week, and for me that just has been the best thing, because I'm constantly bettering myself. A lot of my drive recently has been for my students. I've been counseling for 2 years now, 2 years since I've been out of college. I dropped out of grad school to go work for the school district, and I've been working, and now my job paying for me to get my master's, and I'm gonna pursue that and continue trying to make a difference in these kids' lives, because right now that's #1 priority. I started a program called Society of Young Men Connected, and that's going great. I just plan on making that the best that I can. Like my mom, I've been talking to her a lot more lately. She, like in this past year, she lost her husband. She got the phone call that her husband, Charles, had a heart attack. So it's like basically when I got home, he died. And he played an instrumental part in my life. So I felt like I owed it to him to be there for her, for my mom. And I know last year I spoke of getting closer with your family, and I've been calling on my family, on my relatives, and making sure that's a priority. 25 last year for me was a year of potential, tapping into the potential, and I feel like I did that. I fasted last year, and I feel like that was probably the most important thing I did, because it strengthened my relationship with God. I think of 26 as a year of implementation. I plan on just, following through with everything that I plan, and I've been focusing on making sure the goal that I set gets done. So I'm just not out here with a bunch of ideas and not completing. I was able to get more business-like. My business is coming off the ground. I'm about to get a building. I started Executive Visions, which is a media company. Pretty much for me right now, I'm honing in on photography. So I kind of stepped back from music, and Dub pretty much running with it. It's a bunch, the whole team pretty much doing their thing. Shout out to everybody, all my boys from Fisk doing their thing. But pretty much for me, I'm kind of stepping away from music. I just have to get the photography off the ground. But I can't leave music. Basically, I wanna be intentional about what I make. I've been doing more poetic type pieces. My songs, I've been making the beats, and I've been basically the feel I want is like a live feel, and I want to do my poetry to it because I feel like it flow. And I plan on doing a few shows, music videos, and I had a problem with tithing because I was worried about, I guess, giving money away. But I finally understand that tithing is about taking what you a lot of people have faith in money, and basically you're taking what you put your faith in and giving it away, because the faith needs to be in God, and then in the fact that Jesus Christ is our Savior. So I realize that tithing is about giving away something that you have trust in, and allowing your trust in the money to be released and giving it to God. So basically you trusting in God. So I feel like tithing has become important. So pretty much that wraps it up for 26. I just plan on implementing everything, managing my time, and making sure I complete everything that I start. And I just want to say, I love y'all. Thank you for sharing my birthday with me. Peace.
Look, the beginning was worse, cause I met her in a church. Look, we knew what we did, but we should've did it first. Now consequences getting worse, cause I met her in a church. We need to head back to square one and put the Lord first. I mean, shorty fine as a fox, and I cherish what we got. But with a man's intuition and the body that she was given, make it hard to sit in them pews and keep a narrow vision. But I met her in a church, trying to be a devout Christian. Did I mention that I met her in a church? And I know I read my Bible every